Utility out the gate, and look, aggression's coming their way, so they might not even get to use it.
Okay, Yakinda just completely caught slipping. Walking up willy-nilly on second mid, and the ENCE clearly don't want to let VP play their long, drawn-out, utility-driven pistol.
Oh,
Sanji holds the tightest line with a nice second frag. Cutting it down to a 3v3, stops them just executing into him. And down he goes. That's the bomb. Surely the round. Spinks trying to change my mind. That's the bomb on T-stairs still. Spinks has got potential to cause a bit of a problem. There goes the util. That's indicative of a little bit of an issue. Okay, nice try. NT's all round. And while we do wrap this one up, D here is around towards construction. I'm not sure. Oh, he is thorough. Oh, he is thorough. Good shooting. Maybe? Maybe? He had another one in him. No, VP will snatch the pistol. I don't even need their util. Or the Yu-Gi-Oh reference I always forget. Exodia.
I always thought it was like Exodus or something, but Exodia is the one.
Now, you'll see elements of this in Yakinda's gameplay throughout, but he is always going to be finding an absurd success rate in his opening duels. I saw an incredible statistic from the CT side of Inferno, but it was, I believe it was Ezio. He's our fantastic stats guy. He runs a tucked in, but still maintaining control. And they want to go on that flash. That's risky business. They want to fight. They want to biff. And they're losing the duel. Damage is dealt. It's on to Alu. He's not got the perfect weapon for the job. Wishes he had a smoke. Wishes he had an incendiary.
Look at the rotation that's been forced here. Everybody's vacated the A bomb site. They're playing for mid control. Pretty spotless stuff in the early stages here. It hasn't felt threatening whatsoever.
Not at all. One of my favorite members aside from Yakinda. You know, like, you can't have a Yakinda without a Sanji.
That's true.
You know, you can't have a Cold Zera without, just puts the pressure onto D-Hair, and great pressure onto D-Hair. Doto's flash, look at this, so thorough with just 3. He gets space. It should be Doto, and he has provided enough. Is it enough? James needs this with the P250.
Oh, the
One bullet would have cut it. He murders himself in hot blood.
Impact, right? The one through the smoke forced them back towards A. This was the opening, and I wanted to make note of that deeper mid smoke. If everybody was tuning in yesterday and you watched the Liquid versus G2 game, you would have noticed that smoke being in play. It's something that G2 have been doing for some time now. They throw that one from CT spawn. Doto's lobbed it out this round.
Here on Banana, he does not want you to have it. Look at the hunt. Oh, kick it. You're burnt down. You're isolated, and you are traded. 4 on 4. Snappy's brave. He's actually just holding that TP, and it was a chance onto James. D-Hair will have to be careful here. They're mollying him out. Oh, Snappy. Nice find. Oh, he gets them both. The Flames force the fight, but he thrives within it. Yakinda, very capable. Turning a 2v4 into something competitive. He's alone and isolated again. This time, split up with Sanji. We said one cannot exist without the other. And this time, it will just be Yakinda. Don't know how long he'll be existing.
If he gets both of these kills into the side, there is a chance. Gonna need to get them both cleanly though.
Yeah.
Needs his HP.
I mean, he is a robot. Second oranges is such a tough angle for you on pool. Can't get it all. ENCE, that's good. That's important as well. Stringing the
3 over towards top of Banana yet again, and VP forcing the issue. They're going to have to fight through the flames, and Kiket's grabbed one. The span, the transfer.
Dear.
He's grabbed the second. Straight in towards the B-bomb side he goes.
And it's D-Hair. What have you got? He's got 2 as well. Banging around the smoke for a third. D-Hair reminds us all what he's capable of. Does he want to re-peek? If he peeking into James and through the flame, takes a wide one. Brave and fantastic work from Alu.
He's known for the James time.
And perfect.
Oh, he didn't get to save this time around. That's unusual. A bit too long. And this was great from Kicket, right? Flashed in. That's fighting. You could see that second wave of utility coming through from ENCE, but D-Hard, one better. Just one better in this situation.
Says no. B is mine, and the duels come easy. You makes Yakinda look silly.
Because Yakinda's an opener on both sides. They also have good clutch players. But remember, we were doing a game the other day, and Sanji won a bunch of clutches, and that was the difference maker in them closing a game out quickly or it dragging out to overtime. I think that right there is...
They fancy their chances.
Go through this.
Yeah, Kiket's got full vision throughout. Flash will slow him down, but he's hunting, and it's going to be Spinks tested big time. Snappy provides as well. Only Snappy now as another smoke arrives. He's in the open, just desperately trying to put more bullets down range. They're into the site. Alu working on coffins.
They can still drop back. They didn't commit right here, VP.
ENCE need this so bad. Smokes, kits, just the frag, survival integral. James kind of locked in here, but does well to find the first, and then Sanji swings on contact. Only Alu, he's in jeopardy now and found by James. 2v3, they turn it on its head. As easy as that.
Cute to punish that, knowing the rotation might be a little bit late. Snappy and Spinks, they do enough to deny the access to the bomb site. They give their teammates a one-man advantage, and still James and Sanji make it look too easy.
Damn.
Headshots across the board, and away we go, 7-4. They've got banana control for free here, the VPs.
Woof.
All right, never mind.
A dream. Alu pulls the trigger. Perfect timing as the flash pops this way.
He's coming back. Oh!
And there's the frag. Alu just a slither over the flowers. Here they go. Snappy can't believe his luck. Bomb's loose. No scope through the smoke. Yakinda maybe, surely denied by Spinks. He just needs this, and the round is won. VP clocked their worst enemy. James just looking to hold on to the AWP.
Just as I said, they were playing some quicker rounds.
Top mid denied. It doesn't reek of apartments. They want presence long, and now they pop. Oh, Alu are sitting duck. Doto flashed off. Now he returns with one, not the second, practically mid-air as Sanji hits that. Diha, good find. Patience on the smoke keeps it competitive. The bomb's yet to be planted. It will be going down now.
Feels committed now.
Yeah, completely. Snappy apps, what are you going to do? What have you got for us? Crossfire's too strong. Way too strong. You just can't touch him, and Diha will keep what little he can. The AK.
Yeah, from VP as well. You can see that James has 2,900. He started the round with that excess cash, and they had one player operating with only a deagle. A bit heavier into a round like that. They were more than happy to do it.
I think it hit him,
yeah,
perhaps, as he jumped up just to stop that brutal half-wall nade. Sanji, yeah, he did get his feet on the ground quick. And the crossfire between Sanji and Buster, James just responsible for sure. It was all very well tipped round.
Cheeky with the scout, they're so quick.
Yeah, I mean, they've smoked it every round. I'm not going to blame James for not expecting the Aggie push, and it could be ruined right here, right now. The Jules on B. There's more, though. It might spur them into it. With early damage, hang on, Buster seems ready for anything. Smiley was spotted, Snappy peeks out, he's gone as well. Chad shakes his head, but a 2v2 all the same.
That felt very desperate. I know it was a force buy here from ENCE, but just peeking and peeking and peeking, and well, now it feels like they lost control of the round.
Not if Alu's got anything to say about it. Any more of those, Alu? Not today. Over the shoulder of Buster. He's going for the 4-bullet clutch.
All right, Doto.
Eesh! 1 bullet! No time, no kit. Get out. Get out. Buster will call that one an ace. He gets all 4 of the necessary frags.
Loads. Like there's no dramas whatsoever for them on a buy. I think Doto was hanging around to try and hamstring them financially, but not to be the case. And
this is the desperation you identified. I mean, yeah, you don't... When you've already had such a brutal success from Alu opening mid, you're going to maybe have to push through util as well. One more smoke on Sanji. James got a nice sight line into CT. Doto is first. Any more? Not far off. Just pot shots into the smoke. Snappy's next on James. Kill total 11 for him as one by one they advance. Oh.
I know where you are.
I know where you are. 10 for Virtus. And I'm intrigued to see if they can get that first pistol under their belt. The 3-man lean B. Snappy trying to keep them present.
Oh, nuked.
Oh, and James already delivering. Pulls out the Julies. Armored Julies back in the CT pistol realms. Yakinda very fast on his B flank. Pushes Spinks further up mid. They're wrapping long. James just completely denies any sort of apps funny business, and he's got another. All right. Agent 47.
Sight.
Yep, James knows that, and more patient than I'll ever be, is still staring at that position. Here they come, and he'll even grab a third.
Well, at least we saw the Julies work. We've been a bit Julies get something done. Now, in this position, we'd see a lot of people have the CZ75, Mr. Richardson.
Certainly, Mr. Birchall.
But with the Julies, he's not getting hamstrung with the kill reward.
And so ENCE prepare to try and tilt the scales back into their favor, and it hinges on an opening frag on these Deagles. Damage inflicted, it's Buster to clean up. Through the smoke, one by one, a well-controlled spray, and nobody going down. That's dreamy for Virtus Pro. They'll be building...
Waiting.
Stifling. Oh, I've been spending like 6 months trying to remember. I keep saying suffocating, and I'm like, there's a better word. I used to have a word that I used for when things are like all over your face, and I usually just, you know, say something...
I just noticed after I talk to my mum or my family on the phone, which is very infrequent, sorry, mum, that as soon as I do, I get my twang back.
Yeah.
A little bit more twangy.
It is funny. And there's probably a fancy scientific word for what's happening to us.
Yeah, it's some social thing there, right? Isn't it like you're mimicking...
But it's a sign that you have empathy, I think.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I had that. Being lobbed, Molotovs to it. Will be quick up mid.
This looks fun. This looks fruity. Let's see if it bears fruit, for lack of a better word. No, no, no. Kickit says it, sprays it, and their backs were turned. What was the contingency for the potential in apps? I guess Doto's arrival there now.
Double molly boiler, or at least got a single molly in there, so just hoping nobody would play behind it.
Brutality. Kickit, such an easy leg up into the round, and Buster could not be in a more prime position for this crouch peek. Hello. Goodbye. This is a mashing. Nice from Alu. Nose pressed to the screen and takes the head off of Sanji. Short-lived success as Kickit will make it 4.
For the remainder here of Inferno, aggressive AWP down middle, AK spotted, but Diha lops off his head, so James out of the picture. Can they get that AWP back?
He wants it. The flash was there, but the incendiary's there to stop him. He's actually dropping his smoke to push for it. Yakinda.
Completely blind on that one.
Tested. Sanji and Kickit ready for war. Diha, more impact from him. Sanji lines up 2. Bomb to be planted. Buster perhaps not ready for it. Oh, just dropped the flames. Diha with more of a chance, and he's on for the ace. All 4.
Damn, they should be able to make this buy work. James on the low end right there with the 1400 loss bonus coming through, but you've got Kickit there with 9 point dramas whatsoever.
Yeah, it's
all Diha.
Super rare to see that Hay Bale's peak workout. Look at the way he moves over here.
Yeah, because the movement's so clunky, right?
It's super clunky.
Janky.
And especially because you are, you're super exposed to pit, mini pit, bulk. You're so vulnerable to that side of the map. He takes the gamble and it works. They were both leading side. Everything's covered. Everything's covered with jiggles or bullets. Flash for his repeak. It's perfect team play. Common to be forced out of position into the site. Spinks takes space. Bit late now. They're up short with 10 seconds. They need these frags now. Kickit saying no. Nice shot in the grand scheme. It's nothing. Goes for another quickie.
Drop a couple guns across. They'll make this buy work. And all in all, just stifled after losing that opening pick. You could see if they want to play this slower style, you almost need to make sure that when you're taking that territory back, you're not losing a man. If
60 in the series.
Just get running down banana. We couldn't do anything about it.
That would be much easier for me to explain. But now I've got the whole VP squad all doing their job. And much harder to piece together or make excuses for. Nice shots, though. Just as the smoke blooms, he's going to take another head to finish this one off.
Snappy and Spinks, what do you got for us?
And Buster doesn't even need the help. There we have it. 16-6. Virtus Pro remind us that their Inferno is... Flashes do give them space.
Retake setup.
It is. And they're already up Speedway. This is what he wants to hold. That's what he's responsible for. And already, with their powers combined, have found an early frag. ENCE, a pistol here would be exceptional. Trying to go above and beyond. Spinks caught in that CT crossfire. It is that setup, and there goes the kit. If Snappy finds another, which he has, the round falling apart for Virtus Pro. Oh, Snappy popping heads. Yakinda caught through Z. They say CS attracts a certain type of person. It's the people that get stuck on C.
Yeah, well, we go up to 16, and
that's what we've got.
This shouldn't be too much traction by any means. Into the side, Diha looking hot to trot, grabbing a couple of free scalps there, and it's just Sanji to find everybody alive for ENCE.
Dude, how many deaths have they got? Cross, Sanji. The aforementioned, he's gone. Eliminated. Spinks with a huge entry frag for ENCE in order to extend their lead. This is double AWPs. If you knock VP on their ass and they don't save, Chad, this could hurt. And they're coming in Ivy. All of that attention drawn. Buster's not ready. And there goes the first of the 2 AWPs. Yakinda trying to save the day, but he's so low. He'll be finished off by Spinks, and another from Spinks. This is his round, and he dominates.
Afternoon. All right, well, bomb goes off. James will hold on to his AWP. At least they have that big pointy weapon to work. 25.
Weaponry. They really do have to make this count. Spots one. Jane will pull the trigger. There is only an AWP in play. Diha would need to find him now. And he has 15 seconds. They spring to life. Kickit springs to action on the flank and he needs that head.
Oh, Kickit!
Find Alu. Only Doto now and Yukinda will finish the job. ENCE 4 in a row, but they fall at the final step.
These pistols, hoping the hit would come towards that B bomb site. And then as they've rotated off of this Ivy contact, everybody's chimed in for a frag or two. Stuff from Buster. Yukinda in the flurry of this one finishes things off, and not the way up.
Flash.
It's deep.
So deep. Kickit has vision. Oh, and they're just sitting ducks. Snappy needs to swing in. It's too easy for him. And the bodies keep getting lined up. ENCE, the late hit, deterred.
Yeah, they're just going to get out of here. They're saving on this one. Sanji might want to push up the punish. Spotted now.
It's information at least. Sanji, yet to do much, but you can see he's been active throughout.
Okay, well, they will get to hold on to this AWP and AK-47. Money is decent over there for the likes of Spinks. Dodo's got a bit. Snappy will need a drop. Diha can help him out.
Doto on oil. And James losing his life. The dunk onto Snappy. We still trade blows.
Flanking.
This is hard with the double AWP retake. Buster still has his. Trying to provide Overwatch. Doto does have the element of surprise here as he wraps around. Diha can find it as well. And he will.
They're both at the bomb.
Oh no, and Yukinda's already caught one. They can defuse. Doto's got to close the gap. Sanji losing his life. The Finn pressured now. Needs to hit it now. He's on the bomb. He's on the defuse. The spray. It's just a second too late. Agonizing for Doto. Did a lot of the heavy lifting there.
Get ahead of their timings.
That was the shot he wanted. Buster though, too quick to the draw.
Oh, so much more nade damage as well.
Main held. Jane will slowly spot out Alu. Oh, the flick. It misses, and Spinks is so quick to punish. Yukinda needs more than that. He provides the first on the pop drop, and his teammate will do it for him. One bullet, 2 kills. Buy one, get one free.
We're off to the races.
VP, I mean, it was such a short-lived celebration for ENCE. Such a short-lived one. You know, like winning the first gun, he looked in. And here they come. Kickit ready to receive them as they drop down. It is just a shooting gallery for Virtus Pro. A plant would go a long way. Spinks has got it, trying to throw it down. Oh dear, bomb lost. And so is the round. 5 for Virtus Pro, incomplete. Oh, he's flashing for James. And this time Alu is prepared. This bodes well. Very well. That was the hero weapon. He's going to do everything in his power. Oh dear, punished, pushed. That AWP's not going to see much action, but the deagle of Yukinda is maybe a second. Alu keeping ENCE safe. And they're all wrapped up tightly into another round on the board for the international roster.
Well, they could win this half now. Buster needs to try and hold on to the M4. He takes down Diha, but there's more around him. Down pop coming fast. Spinksel could offer up the same fate. Wonder how far ENCE are going to be able to push them here on this T half. 6 is already very good. And Ivy very quickly here onto Buster with the secondary AWP.
You want to pressure him. James is there in support. An AWP crossfire, no less, as he pops the melon of Spinks' shoulders. Hello? And goodbye. VP, you said they had to be clean with it. Damage from Yukinda. Oh, and the flash is eaten.
Oh!
Into Spinks, though, and the frags keep coming. Very sharp individual is Spinks. Good to see that tier 1 CS rubbing off on him.
Going back towards B. Right now up through the box halls.
Pushing on it, Buster. Given a gift.
The problem is 2 of these players are still very low and Kickit's hearing noise, Alex.
Yeah, good use of the incendiary. They won't be able to push off the back of that flash. Diha does come out to extend their advantage. Buster gone. James isolated. Oh, and Diha wraps up the round. They can go right back to A.
Might be sticking to his guns, and that's given Doto a chance. And the kill. 7, and that's the 2 stars. Spinks and Diha chiming in for 4 of the frags, and one at a time they came towards main, as simple as you like on Sanji. After the flash, Yukinda didn't want to make too many footsteps, goes in quietly, gets his dome taken off, and then Diha, the lurky boy, laid on out, taking down the 2 big scalps, the double AWPers. James and Buster denied. Versus complexity.
Oh, it doesn't get easier. Doesn't get easier.
Absolute gauntlet.
It is a gauntlet. Spinks opens up the account. Sanji again put to bed. Kick it, another casualty, looking fantastic now for ENCE to win this T-half. James trying to stand his ground. He's lost an awful lot of health for the first exchange. Buster pushing in for more.
I think he's been spotted.
Or at least the shadow, yeah, you can see it. Look, edging ever forward. Alu knows where you are, and a deagle to the side puts him down. James a dead man walking. Alu's got his number. And the flames send him up the ladder into D-Hut. Lovely stuff. ENCE. The time's so far gone. Hasn't been given a thing. 8 for ENCE. They'll take the T-half.
That nade will be landing on Buster's head. This setup for ENCE is looking pristine.
This is nice. This is nerdy. Here it comes. Oh. Snappy's just mad. That's
Is it a Kinder surprise?
It could certainly be. ENCE will have to watch out for the choking hazard. And it's not looking great. Yakinda losing his teammates. He's being shot at from every different direction. The clean shots come in, and James pivots off to try and
He might get a plant.
a plant out of it.
Get a plant.
You're brave, dude. There's 3 of them here. You ready, set, and strafe. Da-la-da. Oh, damn. Okay, James, maybe. One more headshot would have done it. Need something. Okie dokie. No chokey tonight. P fashion to make this the round where they actually make some impact. Snappy, however, has got other plans. Only the one.
Plant would be nice.
It would be great.
Only the USP.
Yeah, and the USP isn't really cut out for the job. If Alu goes down, fortunately, Spinks is there to stop this from getting out of hand, and an important headshot stops anything from manifesting for Virtus Pro.
All right, no plant, no extra cash, but the money will still be there. Now, to be fair, if VP don't get an opening kill through Jam on the AWP or Yakinda with his aggression, their T rounds look pretty rubbish.
Okay, so you're telling me that this
round's done. Yakinda and Jam are both dead. Let's move on to round number 19. Thank you very much. 25 seconds left. Taking no territory, taking no space. Lost 2 one-on-one duels, and that's the round over. Third one-on-one duel lost. Kicker gets one, so at least with 15 seconds left, they have something to smile about. This is VP's biggest undoing, right? Just for these late situations where they have no traction, they all die. That was just in vain. The up, Spinks being close and D-Hut, they're the 2 men they need to get through first.
What a great smoke on main. Just as the first frag comes in, Yakinda's gone. The rest just have to respect it, staring at a grey screen. They've got time, that's not the issue, but the casualty is Yakinda's gone. And as Chad has been highlighting, and as I'm becoming more and more aware, as James and Yakinda go down, the round peters out into nothingness.
Yeah, this one's over too. They would have to give away the kills.
Yeah, Buster, I mean, maybe. With the 40 HP, though, too many targets. He gets overwhelmed as D-Hut peeks out at the same time as that green train AWP. Have you seen Brother Bear? Should watch that.
Brother Bear?
Yeah.
No, what's that about?
Animated adventure. Hunter. Becomes a bear.
Becomes a bear?
Yeah. Don't know if that's spoilers. I think that's pretty much how it starts.
That's the whole movie.
But yeah, you know, you imagine needing to support somehow. Kickett's already hunting him down. Oh, great reaction. Snappy, that was snappy. And he's not done. 17 frags for the Dane. He's leading by example. D-Hut, another quick, clean kill. Spells 14. And poor old Sanji, he's been having a bit of a nightmare of things. Well, cleanly execute just the one.
You think a team who likes to go so slow like VP would go on down early again?
I will say that, you know, there are times in your life where you do have to be the Sanji, you know?
Oh, tell me about it. I was the Sanji.
Just a vending machine.
Yeah. Not much fun as... Oh, Yakinda's gone down, but they've made some space.
Yeah, and with this AK on Buster, there could be something to say. Kickett's Deagle extends their advantage, and he pushes up to take not only space, but the weapon. Alu lets him... or struggles to shut it down immediately. Because Sanji, then another bullet connecting from Alu's AWP, but nothing being missed. VP, a small chance, a small window of opportunity, only extended by James' flank.
Needs to get there soon though, James.
Does. Buster's running out of opportunity. James does reveal the flank, and now you can see what it's done to Spinks. Oh, his head on a swivel. They can defuse. No way. He can't touch it. James would have to find some sort of brand new, innovative wallbang. It's just not going to happen. 10-second defuse right under his nose. It's a nice try. Good shots.
This one right here was the closest T round they had, and that was James getting a kill over the smoke towards Ivy and then making space over towards this B bomb site. But Alu, he didn't wince. You know, he didn't look pressured whatsoever. As soon as they deal with Buster here, that's the round done. James cannot do anything to contest. The best he could do was
action keeps him alive. The wallbang, he knows Kicker wants him. Damn, Spinks has done a lot of work there without actually a frag to show for it. It's Diha and Doto that have drawn blood. Sanji caught on the way back. Alu's definitely been... And then it's funny when you jump to another map and you witness how it looks and feels when it's not as tight. Damn, the timing stops him before his feet touch the ground. ENCE, remind us all that this is the Pro League playoffs. There's a reason. He showed his head. Oh, and another dead. Back and forth. Even trades. James baits out the peak of Diha. Confirms he's up there, and now they want to try. Oh, damn, Diha. Long, 30 seconds, lads. Diha, he's been hitting every shot he takes, and no exception onto James. He's even ready for Sanji. Oh, back turn. Sanji's late long. Maybe he could find more, but over the smoke, kick it elevated. Good shooting. Kick it to come up clutch. It doesn't seem all too favorable. He's so loud about this, but the fight comes in, and now onto the last. Spinks stands up strong and secures it. VP, they make a lot out of a as is the clock.
Now, I want to tell you all that this type of round here is to milk out the CT utility, make sure that they're expending and having to reinvest going forward. And all in all, it should play out exactly like this. Nice and quick towards the tail end. But the beginning, the reason it's drawn out is because of that reinvestment. ENCE now will have to rebuy the
chances in all of this.
It's on Spinks.
And Doto does push in. Found already. Sanji with the first. Oh, and Spinks gets nothing out of that B defense. Shouldn't be much more to be said. Kickett's pre-aiming the jump up. The rest would love to recover a weapon and save what they can. Snappy does find an M4.
About to go down through T-spawn. 3, 2, 1, and Buster will take his dome off. That is going to be the first round for VP here. Like, there was a lot behind it. We could see no matter what, if they headed towards that B-bomb site, as long as they dealt with Spinks, they pretty much had the round. But a couple of flubs smokes. It is worrying when you're seeing VP missing things like that, especially when Buster...
Now a dribble smoke drops. What can you do? Just a USP. Vulnerable to pre-fires. He hears the steps. The rotate's coming in.
Rotation's coming as well.
Damage inflicted on the cross. He can actually finish off Yakinda there. And more damage onto Sanji. That's great. Even Snappy's flank has found a frag. Buster's gone. Kick it too late. Alu arrives and they're doing it. ENCE. Chaos. But they thrive within it and immediately steal control back into Dust 2.
In the early stages, he's gone down early a couple of times, but Kickett's equalized. Diha's dead. Mid to B would be perfect again.
Burns down to 60, and with no armor, that org can pump. Like, if James doesn't hit his first shot, which is what he has fallen. Spinks, element of surprise, nearly defends B on his own, but Kickett seems to be a bit of a man possessed. 3 frags, everything for Virtus Pro. And the bomb's down, courtesy of Buster. Doto fast on the Tun's flank, so chaos to be caused by Alu, and Doto to flank to finish.
Alex.
That's the easiest first he'll ever find. Now, the hunt for Buster. Multiple targets, and they work it out too easy. That's his backpack. Yeah, gotta be cautious. Nothing visible. Flashes pop, and here comes Spinks. The spray, good. Diha in support. Just the one is all they get. Diha makes it look all too easy. They can go sidearm shopping for his troubles. ENCE 5. Bloom, that's going to be both of them, and a flash as well. Snappy does have a chance over the smoke, but Yakinda draws blood. First entry for him into this third map decider. And Diha, very quick, as you highlighted, on that flank. He has Alu in support with the util. Look at the flashes. He's so blind. The damage from Diha keeps on coming. He does not stop. He does not surrender. Sanji,
a third.
So late.
Oh, the
Diha, he gets them all. Just Sanji now, looking for the ace. Diha, you're brutal. Destroys Virtus Pro.
Out of the equation very, very quickly here, but this flank, lightning fast. Bomb has just been planted. He's already engaging 3 players.
Like the comms, you know, you're still talking about long round CT, and already the fight comes to you. He'll take that any day of the week. Let's go, Diha.
Big round.
The 8-8 top mid. No one.
That's a head.
Diha.
Oh
my God, how does he get away with murder?
They're going to
accelerate. They know that was the B defender, but they aren't. That was their sight for the taking. Alu can't believe his luck. He scopes up on it, says no. Don't stress. Chill your beans. It's a 3v4. VPR heading back over through short. Snappy has been forced out of position. Doto realizes he's got a lot of work to do now. Oh, Doto completely caught slipping. Shouldn't be anything more for Snappy and Alu in this one. Seems VP just profiting off of that early frag. And Snappy forced into Buster's aim. Wow, he's turned it around. He still wants to force the issue. Keeps him on the site.
Just wants to do some financial damage here.
Yeah, I mean, Jame will go down to the bomb if he stays there. That's the frag. He goes down to the AK instead. Alu keeps their feet planted, and the rest should just about make it away.
Oh, hoping the orb gets blown their way. They're going to struggle to find this in the aftermath of the explosion. It doesn't look...
BC Sherlock series.
Oh, that's pretty good too.
That'll tickle your pickle. Oh, Kicker did not have a clue. Neither of them do. The flash from Snappy converted by Doto.
That's fantastic. Long retake. Full control. 2 kills.
Doesn't get better.
Round.
It just doesn't get better than that. Yakinda, I love to see a round where you remind us of what you are capable of, but he has been kept completely silent by the ENCE defense.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's anything they've done to necessarily cage him, or he's just not finding those timings right, because when you're an entry fragger and it's a volatile job, so is that.
That is very volatile. I mean, admittedly, in a 5v3, you want info, you get a bit horny for it, can't fault him too much.
Oh!
But now...
Kinder's coming.
This gets awkward. Yakinda does go down to Spinks. If he gets this... Sweat off the brow. No issue anymore. Jame with 10 HP and 30 seconds. I'll let you work it out.
It's a good question.
What side of the road do you drive on in, like, Morocco?
Are we just taking a step? Do we know where Dust 2 is meant to be?
Road.
Oh, as you can see, we've got our scientific squadron out there now. Getting the Google sphere on. Short, yeah.
It's a bit trainy, isn't it?
There's no looking whatsoever. The flash is no good. Alice should get one here. Peeks on now. Kick it, drops, and even goes for the second.
Gets time to cock it. Pulls 2, and there's more. Sanji, okay, there's a gap in the smoke. They won't be able to cross now in 30 seconds. I can't believe I'm saying it. But they might just have to brute force it into B. Spinks can't believe his luck. Snappy has the perfect weapon for the job.
I can tell you right now, James going to save.
Yeah. Especially now, Buster's been caught on the initial spray. Just Jame takes a pot shot, being hunted down, and will lose the orb. Okie dokie. Stood his ground this time. All in on the long.
They tried and then they got flash taken back, but you're right, they should have sent more numbers. They should go out there again, right? Because they got it for free.
Yeah, just testing the B players again. Spinks can't believe it.
He'll just keep getting that ADR, keep racking it up. Run through the smoke, come on in. Yakinda's left at short with utility. Like, what was the point of the nades if they were just going to rush B?
The reason you were convinced was because you watched them win best of 3s against NIP, Vitality, Furia, Astralis, and Liquid in quick succession. Across to the ramp, but that only lasts for another 5 seconds. And he wants to peek as it fades. No, doesn't pull the trigger quite yet, but does catch Yakinda's cross.
Smoke.
Bombs in the smoke to be recovered. Sanji wants to try and get across alongside Buster. More mollies, more smokes, a gap. They're burning! Look at the health! The incendiary was perfect onto the site. ENCE were ready for this. And Kicker trying to bail himself out of trouble. James provided another, jumping for the no-scope. One more try, Buster finds the head. And so, Virtus Pro, with the best chance they've had in some time, can Doto disrupt? The answer's no. God damn, the amount of damage they managed to pull out with their retake utility. I mean, it wasn't even retake utility. What do we call that? Like,
in the late stages, but there's the answer. You're right, the heavy, long presence. They took it with... Now the answer, if you're going to be someone like ENCE, is just, all right, let's just play 4 long. Oh, look at that molly. They don't want to push it to the side. They can't, and there's another one in front of them as well.
They're really well handled by VP, considering what ENCE were throwing at them.
Yeah, they could have freaked out. Kept it calm, kept it cool, got smoked off. There's still mollies, but Snappy's a bit far away to help on out.
Alu's the perfect man for the job, though. Very cool. Calm under pressure.
Hang in.
James not ready. And there they are. There's 3 bullets now lodged into them. He only pulled the trigger once. And James does provide the trade. Shuts down the AWPing presence. Snappy playing close. And they're so damn low. His HE could be worth its weight in gold. What do you do? 25, guys. What do? You got to push in. James missing his shots. These bullets are gonna hurt. The flash, the fade, Yakinda provides. Doto does shut him down. And another from Doto, just like that. The double Ds pull home a tent. 3 players' fingernails in 1 bullet. Look at this.
Oh, mate.
And then, of course, you see a lot of Alu in the assists.
Oh, he gave him what he's looking for. That's exactly what James is hoping for. As soon as he gets that mid control, eventually someone will have to rotate.
Snappy, you saw how he handled it previously, but this time Diha pushes up and takes back control of B. That will channel them down towards middle. That's the only control they have. And with 30 seconds as a T side, you really do need to kind of screw your head on tight here. Work out the final move. James refuses to move. I wonder if Alu's alert enough. Hello? Can't believe my luck. Now into B. D has tucked in. Kicker, low enough. Even lower now as the bullet finds his head. And only Sanji. A plant, a dream, a pipe dream, I think. 2 to push in. And Alu will finish it. ENCE are running the shop upside down from any teams. Look at Doto. New confidence. And as you line up smokes, you have your confidence ripped from underneath you. Concede an early frag. CT aggression's now here on Dust 2.
Oh, more damage.
Oh, it's brutal. And there's the spray. Yakinda takes Sanji with him.
Won't even count on the scoreboard.
Brutal. And it gets worse. They have tons. James knows it. He's going to have to spend... Oh, good shots. Another required. If he takes out Spinks, maybe we can talk. Spinks down. Dude, if he gets a frag and is allowed to drop his incendiary. Hello? And James again. 3 frags on that scrap of health. He'll even scrap the AWP. He will go down. Doto reveals his position. A 1 versus 2 and a good incendiary. Softens up Kickert very considerably. The nade, however, not good. The bullets are 1 versus 1 now. Doto looking to come up clutch and just continue to just add more salt to the wound. I think he spotted him. Elevates for the angle. The fight is good. And Doto clutches up. Oh, that's going to hurt. Virtus Pro lose it. Everything James tried worked, but still not enough to put a 4th on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, that's 12. Oh, far from easy. These shots will not come easy. Kickert can ruin everything. They're trying to boost. They actually get it done. In the face of adversity, they boost one up. Spinks laying his life on the line for the greater good. And here comes the CTs. It's all about the headshots now. Deathmatch begins. And here we go. Chaos. Kickert thrives. 1v1. Doto alive. And he spots him. Won't hit the shot. Buster knows where he is as well. It's all on these two. And the headshots found. Doto back-to-back clutches. Across the series. 30 rounds on Inferno. And ENCE are making them look silly. Spinks starts off with the first blood. Kickert's gone. James aggressive on the scout. Connects a shot. Needs to get it away.
He's dead.
He's not. Oh. Snappy.
Alu's still here close mid doors. If they think this is clear... Oh, it will be clear.
Oh, close to a second. Yakinda has no idea. Snappy was just behind the door at 10 HP. Sanji's crawled up. Time is becoming an issue. Yakinda, easy find for Doto.
Flashing for his teammates now.
Sanji completely blind and hopes and dreams wither away. They have to save.
It's 15.
Just like that, ENCE are 1 away, and they have got an unfathomable handful of map and series points.
Oh, this is insane. What a journey being an ENCE fan must be.
I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, losing what looked...
It's going to be so weak for VP.
Kinder wants info. He gets way more than he bargained for. They were all there. Bomb spotted. They'll drop a can of flame on it. And that will slow the retrieval process. 40 seconds, lads. Diha parked on long, so it does feel like they're trying to go for that pincer, but 4 CTs here to receive them. VP, right place. And now the right result. Another frag. This time Spinks shut down. Yakinda ready and waiting as they charge in 1 by 1 into that org. Diha doesn't get anything from his long position. It's good shooting out of Kickert as well.
Doto wants that AK, the AWP.
Unlikely.
Yeah, very unlikely. Worse if he goes down after time here. So he's trying to buy himself some room, get himself something. He may be trying to die. Yeah, there we go. Give him the loss bonus. He'll take that one.
Charging into middle. James realizing lower tons is not the play. Does well to escape the push. And his teammates will be there to bodyguard him nicely.
Now, I'm always...
Long needs the space. Oh my god, VP have sent 4 long. They want to contest this. This could be early casualties for ENCE. They can again. Spinks first to fall. Sanji's pulled one out, and there it goes. Another round for Virtus Pro in the first 10 seconds of play. Sanji demands respect. 3 kills on the spray down.
There's the quicker rounds I was asking for.
Yep. On the CT side, 12 CT rounds and Dust 2. They then proceeded to not only win the pistol, but the preceding 2, or the following 2, which put them at 15-3.
Oh!
Flashes are there, the spray is...
Sketchy.
Oh, it's very sketchy, does stabilize. VP, a man advantage, so much health taken from ENCE, but with the bomb down, there's a chance, and Alu extends it. This is why you give him the AK. Oh, caught off, tried to do too much with it. 2 heads available, Spinks can be the hero. He hasn't done enough. Snappy and D are so down low, and now it's only 1. Can he lead by example? It's a hard shot. He will find the first. Kits are plenty. Jame, though, with the AWP, he's pre-aiming the right spot. Finished off. VP continue to make that gap. The nade could do a lot. Seems destined for success. Oh. Ouch. Perfect play. Can VP overcome the early man disadvantage? Kickert lingering in the smoke. The timing is everything. They're so flashed, and the spray is good. It's golden. Oh my god. It's all 4. Alu steals one away from Kickert, but it's all the same. The round is 1, and VP are doing it.
They got to get fired up right now in that VP camp, especially after the plays that are keeping them in this. Sanji, the support player that you need, giving them so much damage with that nade, so much info. And Kickert just wild through the smoke, spamming left, right, and center.
For the retake, a 2-2 split of resources. The bomb plant likely, unless your Kinder's up for a very hard shot. Oh, the taps, and they're there. They connect through the box. VP are doing it. The nade onto Snappy will soften him up.
Second nade.
Down to 24. Alu was on top of him as well. The AWP would have to step up here. It's a predictable peak. They'll be looking at it. The edge of that smoke, it's so tempting. Alu just lurks around that side of it. Baits the shot out of Buster. Spinks has provided another. Can ENCE do it? Kickert doesn't think so. Alu does. And he does pull the trigger onto 1. Sanji, quick to trade. All onto Snappy. Can he end it for ENCE? The time is so close. They need to be defusing now. Snappy can do it. He just needs a frag. They're both jumping at him. Sanji pulls them across the line. Hear them? And he'll peek on it. Oh no, missed smoke. Not like this. He gets it through the smoke. Kickert's vulnerable, begging for a boost, anything he can to get back up on the site. Doto catching nades and bullets. Yakinda's caught another. ENCE, you've got time. Get that bomb down. Can they do anything else? Yakinda wants to push on the flash, and he's got another. He has reawoken from his slumber. And ENCE, from 15-3, having to accept their fate. Can Snappy and Alu turn this one on its head in their last chance saloon? Impending doom, VP 4, but time is of the essence. They need to close this gap, and they need to do it now.
Halfway ticked.
Already shots are starting to hit.
It gets low.
Snappy and Alu hitting their shots is not enough. I think there's time. Straight onto the defuse, and OT secured. Virtus Pro, the comeback kings. We go again.
On out and mollies for the site, but all in all, VP have handled these type of plays time and time again.
Every Sanji CT perspective is just some nerdy little nade he plans to throw. And now Buster and Sanji pulling more triggers. Bodies are dropped and they're trying to punish B. However, Buster's ready. Diha gonna have to give it a good go. Or cleans things up. But yeah, as I was saying, Sanji, I swear, like we've seen him throw that. He's sitting there with a smoke. We're about to find out why. They cross. Tightest of lines and a collateral from the AWP. Look at the bomb.
Oh dear.
Oh, there's flames on it and everything.
They gotta get it.
They gotta push through it. They got so much time, but Doto goes down to the molly spread.
Lost in the smoke, in the flames. That is all over Red Rover.
Catastrophe. On the cross. Nothing left for these two. And you can see VP, after that burst of contact, are happy to just sit still. Come and find us. Come and get us. This round is ours. We know the momentum lies with us. We were down in the dump, staring down the barrel of an absurd amount of rounds to overcome. It is only Alu.
Alu has a good idea. There's a player towards quad.
He's hit that shot as well. With 25 seconds left, he'd need to find another, and now drops into CT. Oh, brave. But 17 is going VP's way. Let's see the James highlight reel.
Oh, stars align. They did it for him. They ran in there for him. All right.
Deher and Spinks have passed this test before. Snappy previously catching. Whoa, they got double mollies, triple mollies, no bullets connecting. Spinks tested, and all the heads have been lost. VP looking set for a T round here. And James just biding his time. Alu's his next victim. And that's 3 in round. And that's 18 in total. VP are given a chance.
He's going to be late through mid on this.
Spinks' nade looks promising. 25. And a reload required. Here comes the cross. 20 seconds. VP. Oh, one caught. Last bullet from the Org. Now they have to plant. Buster given the responsibility. Alu's already taken the bomb out of his hands as well. Issues. They can boost to contest. It looks like OT2 is a practical guarantee.
Kinder's still coming.
He is up short. Alu's ready. ENCE securing this one. It's only Kickert and James. And only Kickert with the first. Now a second. Perhaps they can finish it right here, right now. Up against the odds. James to finish the job as only Spinks. Missing his shot. Oh, no way! That is a disaster! Virtus Pro put some respect on their name. Down 15-3. And they take it in OT.